Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come on through the building, girl. Hit that bell. Yeah. You want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here, getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com. Also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, girl, dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? What's going on out here in the collective, okay? Just a question worth asking. Y'all know it's been a lot going on, okay? Hold on, what's going on? We come right out the gate swinging. Prickly defenses, okay? Barriers caused by past hurts. Veiled path, y'all. Somebody, you may need to reassess, okay? You may need to reassess when it comes to searching for this relationship, okay? You need to be looking for harmony. You need to be looking for harmony, okay? Somebody needs to be looking for the harmonious path in love with self. With what, Spirit? Let us know, okay? Let us know. Somebody needs to be treating themselves with care, okay? Yeah, okay, it's some blocks, y'all. And since we got two defenses, we got a defense at the front and defense at the back, y'all. Prickly defense, and then we got love blocks. Y'all, listen, it's some stuff going on here. It's definitely some stuff going on here. Somebody, both of y'all in this relationship are not open. Something is going on. Something is going on. There are some blocks and barriers to the love. Oh, we can't have that. Blocks and barriers to the love. We want to hear more. This feminine, this is what I'm getting. This is the feminine energy here. Prickly defensive. Prickly defenses, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. Prickly defense is coming from, it's a feminine who is keeping her guards up. And then on the other end here, we have love blocks, okay? There's a masculine that's being quite stubborn here, okay? And there's a veiled path here, okay? There's something that someone is not seeing. This man is only really responsive to like gentle attention, first of all. Okay, being tender towards him. You need to be more tender towards yourself. I'm not sure about this man, girl, but you know we finna find out. Okay, we finna find out what's the tea on him. King of Swords in reverse. Y'all, this could be some air sign with an attitude. I done told y'all these last few days, please tell me why we keep pulling up all these air signs. Okay, the air signs is just coming out left, right, and sideways. The Fool. The Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Death card. There's a need for transformation in this relationship. Girl, you fell in love really fast with this man, and it looked like it was going really, really well, okay? But then we have this love block here with the Seven of Wands. And so the relationship is going through a transformation. This man showed up and kind of gave the vibe that he was 100% with it, but we see there was still something... something about this man that was a little bit this is King of Swords in reverse, self-serving, strategic, not quite really thinking about how his actions were affecting the next person. This man was really all about himself. I'm getting Gemini energy out for this card very strongly, just so y'all know. Gemini and Libra more than anything coming off this card. This man may be a Gemini or a Libra or high in Gemini or Libra energy. Okay, so we see this coming through really heavy. And you just fell in love with him. It looked like such a win, okay? This man came in and really presented himself with charm. And then here comes the blocks. Here comes the love blocks. Here comes him pulling back. And it's a trip because you came in with defenses, but the vibe I'm getting is like, you really didn't see everything that was going on, but you thought you did. You thought you had it, you know, figured out. You thought you had it going on, okay? And this is why at this time you really need to be kind of looking at, as we saw to begin with, kind of trying to find a harmonious path for yourself, because see this death card transformation is kind of giving like this man at some point in the relationship, he kind of pulled the old switcheroo, okay? First it looked like Y'all were headed in one direction, and then suddenly it's like, okay, but it looks like we're headed in another. And that is the absolute truth, okay? This man is this Ace of Swords with this King of Swords in reverse is just giving me very much self-centered. This man is doing what's right for him. And he likes to be treated with softness and kindness and divine femininity regardless of the direction that he's taking. But this man truly is doing him. He's doing what's right for him, okay? And now we see this Empress, y'all. We see this Empress coming through the building with this Eight of Swords. So let me tell you exactly what's going on here, girl. I got it. I got you. I'm finna put you on. I'm finna put you up on game. What started to happen here in this relationship is that this masculine is really doing what best serves him, and he's thwarting you moving this relationship forward. So we got the Empress is blocked. So we're seeing this man really thwart you moving forward with this relationship, okay? Somebody's trying to manifest it, girl. You're like, let's get serious. Let's take it to the next level. Let's do these next steps. Let's take ourselves to the next plateau. And what is occurring here is that this man is thwarting this by keeping things exactly the way he wants them, okay? So somebody's manifestation of their full feminine energy in this man's life, it is being thwarted. What did I just tell you, girl? Here comes the Emperor. This man is doing what he wants to do for him. You are being thwarted by his energy on your left and right hand sides, okay? So on each side, okay, spiritually, energetically speaking, this man is thwarting your energy. If you were to try to be manipulative to get him, girl, he's thwarting you. If you were to try to do it the full-on positive way, girl, pray, light a candle, I don't care what you do, this man is attempting to thwart you no matter how you go about it, okay? No matter how you decide to go about this, this man is looking out for numero uno, okay? That's just the bottom line. There is a very self-centered energy that is popping up here. Three of Wands, and that is the way he is and the way he is going to be. Somebody got really emotionally invested. We just really see that obviously, clearly, 150% with the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Empress, okay? Notice that you two could be a match, the Empress and the Emperor. However, in between this is the Eight of Swords. So again, this man is deliberately keeping this energy from manifesting. Okay? He is keeping this energy from manifesting. It is not an accident at this point in the relationship. Y'all, that's just the direction that he's choosing to go. Please understand, this is about control, okay, in this situation. Which is interesting because Queen of Swords, when it comes to, you know, being smart, being quick, thinking it out, thinking it through, figuring out how you want a relationship to go. Typically, this is what you do. However, this man got you emotional. Somebody, girl, you are usually Queen of Swords, quick on your feet, thinking fast, doing you, working hard, looking good, you know, giving it your all. That's usually you. However, in this particular instance, this man really knocked you off your feet. And you've been doing more of the emotional thing, okay? That's because this man wants you to be in your divine feminine tender energy, okay? We see that back here with tender attentions. This man wants you in that kind of energy. That's his goal. He's deliberately keeping you in a position where you can't really get yours off the ground, okay? That's what he's on. That's what he's all about. He really wants you to just be sweet. He doesn't want the part of you that, and this is manipulative, by the way. He's not looking for the part of you that's intelligent. And typically you're very intelligent, but this man has you in your feelings. And now that you're in your feelings, this man is thwarting your ability to really get this relationship to go where you want it to go. So this is problematic, and it's something that you are not going to accept in the long run. That also speaks to these prickly defenses that you put up in this relationship, okay? You're not going to accept this. Being treated, you know, like, oh, well, you're just here till you're not here anymore, and this relationship is going only where I want it to go. That's not something that you're going to accept for very long. Three of Swords, but you are hurting. Six of Swords, somebody's feelings are very hurt, that it looks like all of a sudden a storm cloud, as in darkness, is starting to kind of feel like it's approaching your relationship, okay? You're starting to kind of feel like, oh shit, like, is this over? Like, what's about to happen? Somebody is really starting to feel like maybe this really isn't going anywhere, which is heartbreaking. It's kind of giving, like, I put my energy into this. I had my hopes. I had my dreams, child. I had my investment And now it's not going anywhere because this man has just chosen to basically be a prick. Okay, speaking of prickly defense. You know, so you've had to kind of put your defenses up because this man is not really giving you what he sold you, okay? He's not really giving you the product that he sold you to begin with, okay? King of Wands energy. This man really came in and, you know, he gave you passion and I'm this and I'm that and I'm da-da-da-da. And once you got in, you were just kind of dealing with this kind of steely King of Swords in reverse, somebody that's caught up on outthinking you and keeping control of the relationship. And this warmth and passion just really isn't there right now, okay? It's not coming through and the way that it had been, the way that it was. You're just not really getting the opportunity to see that. Two of Cups energy, and he's trying to keep you in that energy, the world. That for him is the point where the relationship becomes complete. However, there is a tower coming, and it is coming out of the blue. We see the tower and we see shadow. Okay, we also see Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, y'all. Shit just got real, okay? These are very heavy energies that are suddenly entering this relationship, the Tower, the Moon, and the Hierophant. Okay, y'all, we got to ask some questions, y'all. Yeah, we got to ask some questions. Where are these energies coming from? Okay, where are these energies coming from? The Tower, this man is trying to have his way 150% with no real interest in how it is leaving you feeling, making you feel, etc., etc. The goal here is for things to be what he wants things to be. And the Moon, he's not even telling you everything that's going on. However, there is still something here that has to do with commitment, okay? And that surprises me, y'all. Okay, because, child, what you talking about? How all that gonna happen? Okay? So we want to see what's going on with this, okay, with this Tower. Where is this Tower energy coming from? Okay, what are these cards that fell out before we get to that? Okay, we see there is some gossip, okay? Some heat, y'all, temperature. Is some hot shit being said out here in these streets? Is that what's going on? We see day, okay? This is where this Tower is coming from. There's something coming in, coming towards this situation that's already shaky. There's already something coming in, some gossip, some haters, okay? Some damn trolls. You know, people will straight up troll your relationship. Don't get it twisted or confused. There are some things coming in towards this relationship that are definitely problematic, shall we say, girls. Some hot tea. Y'all see it's a cup of tea on this damn card. So it is some hot tea coming towards this relationship as if it needs anything extra, okay? But that's what we see, child. That's where the Tower is coming from, okay? The Tower comes in with this hot cup of tea that's coming in towards this relationship. Spirit, tell us more. That is where things get real, okay? There's some gossip, something coming towards this situation. Child. Girl, listen. Spirit is saying you need to get the hell out the way and be diligent about it. No negative doubt, speculation. Girl, people are going to be outside really spreading some shit. Clear purpose and despair. Okay, we have just identified an enemy to this relationship. Y'all, I have never seen no shit like this show up in a reading. This relationship has an enemy. Girl. And it really makes me want to talk about, in a situation like this, whoever this resonates with, really ask yourself what day your relationship was born on, because astrologically speaking, just like our birth dates have, the day we were born has an astrological chart, girl, so does the time these relationships start. You know, what time did it start? When did y'all become official? When did it all go down? Girl, because for some reason, okay, this relationship has a flat out enemy. Okay, and we're going to find out who or what this enemy is. There is a adversary, okay? Look at here, we got liberated path. This is a Luciferian energy. Flickering passion. Hold on. Girl, it's so much shit coming in right now. Girl, it's a lot coming in. Flickering passion, okay? Leadership's lore. That's all on the bottom of the deck. Beloved wisdom. Listen. Listen. It is some type of I understand this energy very well. And it's giving me very much, look at this, secret desires. It's giving me, secret desires fell to the floor, flipped over, by the way. So that energy didn't want it to be heard or known. But let me tell you something. This energy, this is like a Pisces energy. Y'all gonna get salty, y'all Pisces, okay? But when Pisces turns dark, this is the type of energy that you get. When a Pisces is a Pisces is an evil Pisces, okay? Pisces evil, okay? This is a Pisces evil energy. It is what is coming to me. This is somebody that is an enemy to this relationship. This is somebody that, there's a Luciferian energy. This person is very intelligent. Okay, this person is very smart. This person is very passionate. They know how to present themselves. This is somebody that's trying to get control of this relationship, but for what? This person is very wise and slick. They know how to do what they're doing. They're not a fool. Okay, secret desires. Somebody has secret desires related to this relationship or related to one of you. Spirit, give us clarity. Who is this? And where is this mess coming from? Somebody has secret desires. Okay. Somebody has it. Secret desires. Towards this relationship related to. Spirit, give us clarity. This card flipped over. We're going to read. Ooh! 10 of Swords. Somebody wants to see the both of these people in this relationship hit rock bottom. Wow. Somebody is jealous of or hates the both of y'all. That's where this gossip was coming from. Somebody is jealous. Yeah. Camouflage. Jealous. Dark. Damn. Somebody is There's an enemy to this relationship. This person, again, we see this Luciferian energy with 10 of Swords and the Star and the 10 of Cups. Somebody does not want to see you and this masculine become a family. They are creating some type of energetic stronghold against the relationship. This is some type of an, is this an unseen enemy? Spirit, tell us more. This is a very strong outside energy. Somebody is very jealous, okay? Now, already y'all got shit going on inside the relationship. But how much of it is the evil eye? Who is this? Especially clarity. Who is this? What is going on? What is going on? This person, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. Somebody does not see y'all Somebody does not want to see y'all become a family. They do not want to see y'all become a family. And they are quickly coming against this. I don't know what this person is. It's like I'm just seeing like this is a very dark person. It might be a Pisces, y'all, or a Cancer. This is a very dark, I'm just getting water sign energy in spite of this being a Knight of Swords. I'm just getting, from these cards, this is a water sign energy. It's a water sign energy. And this person, this water sign energy person is quickly coming against y'all relationship. This just feels like this person is, who is this? Who are these? Who is this? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Who is this? Is this even a feminine energy? Spirit, who is this? Who is this? Y'all, there's some shit going on. We're in a full-on investigation now at this point. Who is this? Justice. 5 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they're hiding in plain sight. Somebody betrayed a contract. But they pretending they don't know. This is a cheat. Some type of cheat. Some type of liar in here. Who is this? It's a cheat and a liar. Somebody's coming against this relationship. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Tell me who you are. Who is this? Somebody is real grimy. It's like a... And this gossip. Gossip. What's going on here, y'all? 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody's family. This is some family members. This man's sisters or some friends of his or his mother. They don't want to see y'all married or get into a contract. You're trying to push this relationship forward. They're gossiping. They're in his ear in the background. This man is selfish and self-centered because he's being told to be. Somebody is a bad influence. There's a bad influence in this relationship. That's where this Luciferian energy is coming from. Just as the serpent had Eve eat the apple. This is the same exact damn energy. And I'm telling y'all, this is a water sign person. This is a Cancer. This is a Pisces. Okay? This is someone in there, in that vein. Or maybe it's both. These people have money and influence in his life in a very heavy way. And they're the Eight of Swords. They're the Eight of Swords. That's who's blocking y'all connection is this energy here. That's where the block is coming in at. Okay, that's where the block is coming in at. That we saw with him. The block is coming from. This man weak-minded, y'all. He weak-minded. In a nutshell. Girl, this man is weak-minded. It ain't even him that's screwing y'all up. Girl, it's not him. It's the people in the background. They don't want to see him married to you. If you come around these people, if you've been around these people, you would never guess it. They play like they quiet. They play like they hardworking and conservative. Somebody might be a lawyer. These are professional people. These are professional people, girl. And when you come around, it's like, oh my God, girl, hey, we was just talking about you. They're liars. They're liars. They're cloaked. Somebody around you is cloaked. They're cloaking themselves, girl. They're cloaking themselves. They're pretending. These people are in his camp. These are people in his camp. And he listening to them. He listening to whatever they say. They don't like you. They don't want him married to you. So he's listening. He's listening. Lord God, masculine. These people are telling him that he's too good for you. He's on another level. He's on another plateau. They have demonic purposes, though. These people are just trying to run and control his life. They're like, are these older sisters or aunties or grandma? Somebody is running his life. Somebody is running his life, baby. Their intentions ain't right. They got dark intentions toward this man. Okay? This is a very witchcraft type of energy. This man don't want to hear that. But that's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. This man himself. That's why this King of Swords is in reverse. This man himself. They really are controlling him. From behind the scenes. Okay? Masculine shadow, intention, power. Yeah, they're controlling him. See, this man is weak-minded, but as long as they play the game they playing, this man be feeling like, as long as they play the game they playing, this man feels like he is powerful. He's not powerful. He's very weak. He's a very weak man. Okay? Very weak man. He's not grounded. He needs to ground. He's letting the people around him control his life. That's why you can't get nowhere with him. That's why you can't get this thing to manifest. He came in. It seemed like he was excited. Oh, my God. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard some shit. Baby, these people not in the earth realm. These are some people from the other side. That's why we saw this fucking veil up here. Veiled paths. Girl, these are some people from up over there. Girl, this man has, it's like he may have dead relatives. You know, female relatives, girl, it's like they're blocking him in the earth realm. They won't let him get close to nobody. See, that's why as soon as the relationship started, Damn. He was going in one direction. But see, they get in his mind with the bullshit. That's why we pull in earth realm. They get in his mind with the bullshit. And they're affecting him in the earth realm. They get to telling him he too good. This man is hearing demonic thoughts that he is too good to connect. He's too good to be with anybody. This is like demonic whispers. It just goes back to the serpent energy, y'all. Scrying mirror, shadow. That's why you being told to run, girl. This man is dealing with some demonic forces and principalities, and he don't even know what he's dealing with. Girl, they got a hold of this man. And every time this man get close to somebody, this is what they do. You ain't the first one. You ain't the first one. They start putting that bullshit in his head, and they're hiding. They're hiding. Girl, when you come around him, it seems like everything is cool. Spiritually, that's what it's coming from. When you come around him, it's just like, oh, everything's cool. He's cool. Everything's cool. That's where this is coming from. You're not realizing that this man is dealing with this shit here. He don't even realize he's dealing with it. He just know whenever somebody get too close to him, he feel like he got to break away. And you know, it's a lot of demonic energies out there that just come against family, closeness, etc. And people don't realize that. Every time they get close, every time spirit introduces them to somebody, notice this is your match. This is your mate. The Emperor and the Empress. The King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in the upright. This man is actually your match. But you know, we battled not against, you know, the forces that we see here in the earth realm, okay? Wow. This man has some serious spiritual just warfare that he's losing just on the strength that he don't even know is going on. He's being blocked. He's being blocked. This man thinks that it's him. Okay, this is just how he feels. No, it's not. No, it is not. He is being blocked. He is being blocked from forward motion by those things unseen. See, they're filling him up with pride. He's so prideful. They're filling him up with pride. That's what keeps him from moving forward. He's too prideful. He's too good for any relationship. And you falling all in love with him and think things is going to go forward, now realizing there's a wedge being drawn, okay? As this man is being filled up with pride, okay? Jezebel. Jezebel energy. Jezebel energy. This man is being controlled. This man is being dominated by unseen forces. Jezebel energy, girl. Tearing him up. Keeping him in a cycle of love and hate. Look at Spirit clowning. Keeping him in a cycle of love and hate. Jackass energy. Keeping this man in a position where really he's somewhat unaliving himself when it comes to forward motion. Wow. Somebody's trying to render this man barren. Not just in terms of whether or not he has children, but as far as his ability to produce a relationship and move forward. He is being rendered barren. He is being blocked in as well, okay? Not being able to come out, produce a relationship, build a 10 of Pentacles, you know, a legacy, get into a 10 of Cups and make it grow. He's not really, he doesn't realize that's the opportunity that's being taken from him over and over again. This man is under a, I don't know, is this a hex? What is this? This man is like he's being, someone is holding on to him for dear life, won't let him go. Won't let him move forward in the spirit realm. Pop the question. Look at that. What I just tell y'all. They won't let him do it. Look at this. How you gonna pop the question with all this bullshit going on? You know, you got a controlling spirit on you. So you're inconsistent. This demonic possession and double-minded. He's inconsistent in the earth realm. Girl, how he supposed to move forward to pop the question to somebody? He got all this demonic energy and double-minded, and he don't know if he feel like this or like that. King of Swords in reverse 1 minute, and Emperor in the upright the next minute. Can't get to you because of these energy blocks. 8 of Swords in the middle. And girl, when you coming around him, he just seemed like a hard-working man and everything is fine. Girl, this man be getting so swelled up with these demons of pride because they can use that to get him to keep backing himself out of relationships. He gonna say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm too good for her. King of Swords in reverse, I'm on another level, I'm hard-working, I'm this. And he backs himself out of relationships. They're not letting this man get forward, okay? Look at this karmic lesson. This man may have baby mamas, but he turns his back on the relationships. They will not let him get into a relationship. This man is being kept away from actually moving forward in any kind of happiness, utopia, whatever it is. That's the shadow energy that we was coming out seeing in the first place, okay? That's the shadow energy that we were seeing to begin with. This man is not even able to get to his destiny. Child. They're going to keep taking direction. They're going to keep hijacking him and keep him turning his back on love and relationships. This man is, and it's to his own detriment. And when we see this King of Swords in reverse, you know, that a lot of times there could be some arrogance present with that. But this man is actually being set up to be a harm and a hindrance to himself. Okay? These spirits are kind of tricking him into doing himself in. He does not realize that. Okay? Off and on. Hot and cold and detached. Okay, that's what we're getting from this King of Swords in reverse. This has to do with him not really being sure, because one minute he's thinking his own thoughts, the next minute they letting his pride get on him, okay? To keep him backed up in a corner. Y'all, this is some shit, okay? This is some shit. Blocked. I told y'all, look what he's blocked from. Now, let me help you. I gotta make sure y'all see it. Let me make sure I get it. Y'all see the whole card, okay? I said, look what he's blocked from. Praying. Oh, y'all think it's a game. Wow. I ain't never seen no shit like this. I have never seen no shit such as this. I am floored. So this man is stuck in some demonic cycle. You are a third party in this situation, but you're a third party based on the relationship, the conundrum that dark forces already have him trapped in. What are this man's true feelings? What? See, because it's hard to see his energy, because his energy really, at the end of the day, his energy has been somewhat hijacked. We just call a thing a thing. So I'm open to compromise. What do that mean? This man's energy has been somewhat hijacked, so it's hard to see what his real feelings are, okay? It's difficult. Definitely. Open to compromise, definitely. This man is addicted to you. He actually is willing to compromise and give you some of the things you're trying to manifest, okay? I want to get you drunk. Yeah, nah. Okay? See, so right there, hold on. We pulled the number 15 twice. One say I'm addicted to you. One say I want to get you drunk. One wants to bring you pleasure. The other one wants to bring you pain. So we see duality right there. This man is completely double-minded. This man don't even make sense. We want to see his feelings for you. This man is a lot more fucked up than you would believe. There's way more going on here than you would believe. Because that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I feel the same way. Light. You are wrong. Ace of Wands energy coming through, y'all. Very masculine energy, very virile. I just want you all the time. Do you even care? You matter. Love is the answer. But I want y'all to pay attention to right here with this. I feel the same way. Like, you are wrong. That is Luciferian energy. Okay? The light bearer. This man is double-minded. And he's dealing with some level of spiritual possession. And he just can't be trusted. And why I'm so blown away, y'all, okay? Pause, okay? Hold that thought. Why I'm so blown away, I've seen a lot of men like this. And you can't understand why. I can remember being a young person and having a male friend that me and one of my other friends, we used to always really trip on this guy. I mean, he would get women and he would get, we were like 18. He would get women and girlfriends, and he would get so involved with them. I mean, deeply, sometimes to the point of like, he's shopping for a ring and then all of a sudden he wasn't interested anymore. And I mean, these girls would be totally devastated. I mean, he's met their families. He's taken them, we're going to go to this carnival and this restaurant, and he's spending money. And then one day it would just be like, I just don't like her anymore. And it would be cold-blooded. I mean, the girls would be devastated. Me and my friend was questioning him, like, what are you doing? that girl was really nice. Why are you treating her that way? And it would just be like, I don't know. I don't like her no more. There was a double-mindedness that was damn near flat out psychotic. I mean, he's bringing these girls home to meet his mother even. And then it's just like, I don't care. And he would just move on to another girl and he would be just as taken. And, we all, see this person's a love addict or a sex addict or, psychologists have their terms for it. But those of us that are into spirituality, those of us that come from a spiritual angle, those of us that, practice divination, there's a spiritual aspect to these things. And it's just so amazing to see this actually come out like this. These are signs that there is an additional spirit at work, though we may never look at it that way. You just say that person is stupid as hell and I'm not going to waste my time. But these are signs often that there are other spiritual energies present. This person is presenting you their energy. What did I just say on the bottom of the deck? Does it not say, girl, does it not say there is someone else on the bottom of this deck? Doesn't it say that? As I was saying, a lot of times there is something else that is present that is creating certain dynamics in a relationship. And we see now, this is one of those times. We chalk it up as something small and light, but it's more than that, okay? There is a spiritual element to a thing like this. And this man here, his consciousness ain't all the way his, okay? It's not all the way his. It just is not. There is some other shit at play here. And this is holding him hostage as well. Forget the fact that these women are not getting a relationship with Ace of Cups energy. Strength, ego. See, once y'all listen. We learn, y'all learning with me tonight. Once the divine feminine, this is Ace of Cups energy, by the way. Once the divine feminine is introduced into this man's life, these demonic forces are running the divine feminine away from this man, and it is deliberate. We see ego. We see all that arrogance show up. Look, I'm obsessed with your body. All of a sudden, the relationship turns sexual. I don't want to lose you. There's that double-mindedness. This love scares me. That's that demon, baby. Love should not scare you. You have so many choices and options, okay? This man has got so many different directions in his mind. This is giving very much kind of Seven of Cups energy. This man has so many options and so many things going on in his mind. There is double-mindedness, okay? Look at this. Happiness is my priority, but I'm afraid to talk. How could that be? What is the hope and the goal here? What is the reason? Okay? What is the reason? What is the reason? What is this? Why is this man being held captive this way? Okay? And for the male collective, there are men, Karmic collective. Most of the Karmic male collective is being held captive by some demonic force one way or the other. Hell, that's why they're Karmics, okay? What is the reason? The Magician. King of Swords comes out in the upright, along with temperaments. That's that compromise energy again. The Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Page of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. What is the reason? These demonic forces want his destiny. They want this man to walk away from his destiny. Okay, they are trying to steal his destiny from him. They are trying to get him to sell his soul. What is his destiny? What do it have to do with him getting a romantic relationship? What is the point? Okay, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. This man, I can already tell you, has something to do with this man bridging the gap between two families. Something to do with some bloodlines. Okay, I can already tell you I'm hearing that. Something to do with some bloodlines. Something to do with some bloodlines. Okay? Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. If this man portals into someone's bloodline, Four of Swords energy, something in his life will come to rest. And then quickly, y'all, we see the Chariot and the Moon, along with the Four of Pentacles and the Fool. This man can transition himself, portal himself into kind of another spiritual space where he would kind of go through a period of rest, a period of transformation, if you will. This is what's being avoided, is him kind of quickly getting to kind of a Ten of Pentacles. If this man sees his true reflection, okay, they don't want this man to know they're there, to see his true reflection in all of this. Because if he jumps into someone else's family, he's going to make her a Queen of Pentacles, and a Three of Pentacles is going to come to fruition. This man, something about him and wealth, he has the ability to kind of get into a situation with someone. He would bring wealth and abundance to someone's bloodline, okay? The Three of Pentacles. This man could potentially hold a very, like an anointing to start a large business. If he gets with another woman in her family, it's like the family will become a business. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm seeing, okay? Think the Jacksons. Think the Kennedys. You know, it could be more at a local level, but you know how the whole family is influential. When those families come together, they're just powerful. Like it's like a matriarch, patriarch thing that's powerful. Like, you know, what was it? Rose Kennedy, was that the matriarch of the Kennedys? I'm sorry, y'all, I really don't know. But you know, I do know Catherine and Joe Jackson, okay? The matriarch, patriarch of that family. But my point is that those names ring bells. We don't just know those people's children. We also know that they came from strong two-parent families. We also know that they were part of like really large families, okay? You know, the Osmonds, you know, the Wayans, these really big families that end up creating wealth and abundance when those bloodlines come together. That's the energy that's on this man, okay? And they're trying to get this from him. They're trying to steal this from him. Abort this destiny, because, and this also, this is the spoken word of God over this man's life, that he will come into contact with some other woman and there will be some destiny that is fulfilled in terms of wealth and abundance. Okay, you have to understand that this will bless two bloodlines. This man's anointing will not only bless his own, but it will bless his as well. We know that, you know, we know that Rebe, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Latoya, look, I got him, okay? Don't make me do it. Rebe, Jackie, we taking a break. Rebe, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Latoya, Marlon, Michael, Janet, Randy, and Janet. Boom, I got all 9. We know that their parents on both sides of those families benefited from the gifts of the children. So we're seeing a similar energy here, okay? That benefited from the gift of the children. We ain't gonna leave out Giovanni, that outside child that Joe Jackson had by that other younger woman that he moved in that house up the street. But aside from that, everybody in that family benefited from the gifts of those children, okay? They benefited from that family. Same thing with the Kennedys. You know, a lot of the political affiliations, I mean, that whole family's name is known due to a lot of those affiliations. Same thing with the Osmonds. Same things with the Wayans. You know, they've blessed their whole families with their gifts. We're seeing the Winans, okay? So we're seeing a lot of this here kind of come out in this. This is the anointing that this man has as a patriarch. Whoever he mates with is going to become a season of abundance on both sides of the bloodline. That's why we saw that Two of Pentacles, that back and forth, you know, back and forth Two of Pentacles, because it's going to hit both bloodlines. And it's being blocked. It's being blocked. And this divine feminine energy, because that's who he's to do this with. That's why they're blocking divine feminine energy. We saw that back here with the Ace of Cups. This prickly feeling that you're getting is also apprehension because of the forces that are around this man. And this man believes this is him, this swelling up of pride that keeps forcing him to talk himself out of a godly Ten of Pentacles energy. It's not him, okay? This man is dealing with some levels of remnants of, yeah, I got all these card boxes next to me, dealings with remnants of possession. Okay, Spirit, tell us more. Tell us more. What's additional information? Y'all, it's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. This man is deliberately being kept in the dark, in a very dark space. He don't even realize it. In a shadow-like space. Judgment, y'all. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes to the building. Y'all already know. Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay? Death card. Knight of Swords. This man has no idea he's being kept in this space. And there's a lot that he doesn't know. There's a lot of truths that he doesn't even know to speak. Because this man is too busy holding on to his money, holding on to his self. This man may also be very into fashion, something that may help you know who he is. This is a man that thinks he looks great in this or that clothes. It's giving very much, hey, y'all, look at me. This is a reading that could actually be attributed to, this is what I'm hearing, so I'm going to say it. This is a reading that could actually be attributed to Kanye West. That's the type of energy that we're getting. Somebody that is going to always be held hostage to demonic energies and demonic spirits in terms of the things that come out his mouth, create barriers to love, to people, to acceptance, okay? Constantly keeping himself chained up. They're keeping him from being capable of getting into a healthy relationship, getting healing, getting help by the things that come out of his mouth, and them keeping him swelled up with pride. So this is problematic for his bloodline because he can't connect, or get into a compromise with anybody. It's that same type of energy. Also, Kanye West is an air sign, okay? Kanye West is a Gemini. So, hell, Donald Trump is a Gemini, okay? Somebody else who never will get agreement or true, love from the people overall, because look at the shit that comes out of his mouth. It's hateful, it's sexist, grab them by the this and that. These are things that push people away. These are things that make you a leper. Okay, to certain loves. There's certain loves and bloodline energies and blessings and Ten of Pentacles energies that you just will, divine energies that you just will not have access to when you're walking around saying things that you don't realize energetically. You're just really kind of spitting out walls and things that are going to run off the people of God, that are going to run off people with any divinity, that are going to run off any truth speaker or truth seeker, because you're walking around saying things that are just horrifically inappropriate all the time, okay? Inappropriate speech has a much darker and demonic range and frequency than people know. It doesn't just end at, that dude show can't say some bullshit, can't it? It goes further than that, okay? It really creates a certain energetic frequency and atmosphere for a person that can choke the life out of their life, okay? I just don't know other way to say that, but choke the life out of their life. And so this man is always about his money and how he looks. I'm also getting an energy from Offset, okay? It's kind of giving me Offset energy. Somebody that their actions and what they're doing creates a barrier to a healthy family. They're into how they look. They're selfish. They're thinking about themselves. They're thinking with their sexuality. I don't know what Offset sign is. I have no idea. If anybody knows, put it in the comment section. I don't know if he's an air sign. Something makes me feel that he's a Sagittarius, but I could be wrong as hell because I really don't know. So, but if anybody knows, throw it in the comments. I know that Cardi is a Libra. She is an air sign. But nonetheless, that's the type of energy that we're talking about here, okay? We also see this death frequency along with this Knight of Swords energy, okay? This man is in a position where he just kind of, we literally see here on this card, okay? We literally see here on this card. Can y'all see that? Because I had to be letting y'all see what's going on here. We literally see here on this card that there is a level of, Well, the man is putting the sword down his own throat. I don't think I have to make it no clearer than that. Along with death frequency energy. This man is kind of unalives himself energetically all the time by consistently cutting off relationships, running from love, saying the wrong thing. You know, we can just keep going from there. Demonic frequencies, okay? That he's doesn't even know that pride, okay, is an enemy to his relationships, is an enemy to him having love in his life, is an enemy to him moving forward, is an enemy to him having healthy, you know, relationships with the mothers of his children, or having children and then having healthy relationships with the mothers of those children. He's caught in a perpetual cycle, and it's impossible to get him to see it because this perpetual cycle is being hidden in a "you're so great, you're so amazing, you're the Lord, you're the God, you're the most masculine man ever." We did see that on that card, Lord Masculine, earlier. So it's hard for him to see it. So basically what we're talking about here is a high-level demonic connection to narcissistic energy, okay? This is it at the highest spiritual level. Yeah. Okay. Simp. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something. This man equates being divine masculine, being a loving man, with being a simp. He's really in some demonic frequencies at this time, okay? Because he's not even associating godly things properly. He's trauma bonded to this idea that being a divine masculine is something that will only turn him into a simp. So it'd be very difficult for any woman to get with him and be with him and get him to be decent. Okay, and this is for you who's thinking of bonding with him. You're thinking, oh, you know, I found someone. It would be very difficult to get a decent man out of him because these frequencies have him thinking that a decent man is not godly. They have him thinking he's the God, he's the law. Okay, so he's not really able to connect with someone. He's in barren land. And they pause. I think a lot of times as well, people don't understand about being barren. Okay, they don't get it. Being barren, I mean, of course, you know, somebody can say, oh, you're barren, you know, a man can have a low sperm count, or, you know, they talk about those kind of things, somebody with their ovaries, they try to say that's what it is. But to have barren land, it's not all about that. That's a medical condition, to have a fertility condition. That's not what being barren is all about, is having a natural medical condition that could happen to someone. Being barren is truly about not being able to produce love, roots, family, or goodness in your life. You know, you had a type of words that's going to snatch favor out of your life. You have the type of actions that's going to bring pain and agony to people so they never want to see or hear from you again. You have the type of energy that gets you run out of jobs, or you're on the job but no one likes you, so every day on the job for you, you just kind of off by yourself all the time. Can't really keep friendships, attract friendships, have friendships. You can't draw love to yourself. You can't draw friendships, happiness, goodness, affection, any of that to yourself. Because of who you are, you know, because of how you speak to people, because of how you make people feel about themselves, etc., etc. You become the type of person who lives a life that is just sitting on barren land. It's not producing any goodness, any manna, any fruit. Nothing is falling from the sky to feed you. You're just out here fucked up. Okay, and we see it a lot of times with celebrities. And I only use celebrities as an example because a lot of times their lives are just public as shit. Okay, and we see it all the time. You even look at Diddy. All these things that he pretended to produce. Okay, I'm producing. I'm getting money. I'm getting wealth. I'm getting women. I'm getting sex. I got friends in high places. You find out he doesn't have anything. He's just a lonely, barren man. We even see it with this Drake situation. The minute one person called him out, everybody could say something. Hell, Serena Williams even just cracked on this fool down at the ESPYs. Because what you find out is nobody really likes dude for real. He's standing on barren land. Nobody's willing to take up for him because he doesn't leave a loving connection with people. People are just sniggling and walking off. Barren. Even when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Even though we know him and Jada, you know, no comment. A lot of people tried to take up for Will Smith, and what he did was unspeakable. But there were people that tried to say, oh, well, you know, Will, he probably didn't mean it. Yeah, somebody somewhere calls Will Smith a friend. Might only be 2 or 3 weird ass people, but it's somebody. You got people out here, you look around in celebritydom. Some of these people, don't nobody give a damn what happened with Carisha. She just got Santana. You know what I'm saying? That's what she has. It just stands to reason. And it speaks to the way you speak to people, the way you live your life, the energy that you put out every day. That's what decides whether or not you're on barren land. And if your day of reckoning comes, whether or not you stand on barren land is going to show up. You know, there are political prisoners that fight for goodness, that fight for grace, that fight for godliness, the Nelson Mandelas and things like that, Malcolm X, Tupac even, all the things that he said, poetry that he wrote that meant something to people. People still speak up for and fight for the frequency of these people. There was never anything barren about what they were doing in the earth. The things that the Kennedys did to fight for equality and things like that, people still speak of it. It's still written about, it's still talked about because it resonated with people. So it created a seed in the earth that is everlasting. Okay? The Bible, the Quran, these are everlasting books. They're not barren. They plant seeds in people. They grow roots. They help generations and generations of people. They live forever. And then you got some shit, it's garbage, it's barren. It will never produce any fruit. And that is what they have this man chained up in, these demonic frequencies. He's not able to produce any goodness or any fruit. He is standing on barren land because of the words that are coming out of his mouth. Okay, because of the way that he's speaking to people, because of the way that he's swolled it. Yes, I said swole to get into it. Swolled it up with pride, arrogance, pride, and arrogance. That's where that 8 of Swords comes in at as well, too. Remember that we pulled back here the Empress. We had the Empress, the 8 of Swords, and then we had the Emperor. This man has an 8 of Swords energy around him. He's barren. He's wrapped up, he's captured, he's tied up. His thoughts, his energies, his words, the things that he would need to produce fruit, he can't even get them out because he's double-minded. The minute he says a good thing, he's going to turn around and say a bad thing. The minute he plants a good seed, he's going to turn around and plant a bad seed. So nothing is being created. Nothing is being watered. Nothing is being fertilized. This man is tangled up. And he don't even know it. He doesn't even know it. Look at this cult leader energy. Yeah. Anybody that gets with him would threaten to be in that position. Look, what I pull right behind this, an empath. Anybody, any empath, any divine feminine energy that gets involved with this man, you are setting yourself up to potentially be in a cult leader-esque position because this man is trauma bonded to demonic forces, to barren land. Okay, so you get with him, you're going to just become a part of his little one-man cult. And his one-man cult is all about worshiping him. And that adds up now to why we look back here and saw all this tender actions that this man wanted towards himself. Right, because he wants to be able to completely control someone and turn them into a worshiper, okay, of his bullshit. And it's unfortunate because if this man were to find his divine masculine and get into the godly energy for himself, getting a lover's energy with the feminine, we see what would happen. We see him being able to produce a 10 of Pentacles that is just unreal. Okay, look at this lover, spouse. This man will produce a 10 of, this could be the one. This man would immediately go into a 10 of Pentacles energy with someone, which means legacy, longevity, wealth building, large families, promises fulfilled, family at old age, an old family, an aged family, a family that has now built something, sitting on something, you know, just for, you know, let people know where we're going with that. 10 of Pentacles in case you don't know what that is. But this man is not, look at this, bad health, house, and unexpected income. Instead of this man going in this direction, he's kind of setting himself up. He may have money because he chases money, but we see his health, his mental health particularly, ain't gonna be all that. This man will have a house and a couple of dollars and be half out of his mind. He really is kind of out of his mind right now. Because of this double-mindedness, they're kind of setting him up to go into that direction where he just is out of his mind, you know, not really somebody that can be trusted, to say it in simpler terms. Not somebody that can really be trusted because he's really allowed himself to be used, hijacked, you know, look at this. Being narrow-minded, suspicious. So if you were to get in something serious with him, girl, who was that you was just on the phone with? Who was that man that you work with? Why that dude standing so close to your desk? Girl, we don't have, look at what I say, arrogant. Girl, we don't have time for that. Insecure, what did I just say? So these are things that this man struggles with and deals with because he's not even really in the fullness of himself. He's not. Okay? Look at this. Legal matters. Okay? What legal matters? What this man problem is, y'all? 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. What, girl, what I just tell you? Knight of Cups. Legal problems. Another thing about this man with his legal problems, they may suck up his money and the seeds that he's planted. And we see this Queen of Cups energy coming through here again that we saw up here with the Knight of Cups. If you got involved with him, you might potentially find yourself, somebody, I'm saying, you wanted to manifest something with him. It's not all that it's cracked up to be because this man does not serve God and don't really know where God is. That's the problem that he having. And, you know, whatever. You know, he's not in touch with the blessing that he has coming to him. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. Girl, to get involved with this man on a more serious level, you could end up potentially paying him out of some type of legal battle. 7 of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles on top of this legal problem, girl. You mess around and get stuck paying all his little whack-ass traffic tickets. And I want to know what happened to his money because he was out here getting money. Now he's in a situation where now he's looking in your face. See, that's the shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit I don't like, okay? Reciprocal lines. You want somebody that's going to give back to you, that's going to have some passion, and y'all are going to be able to transform one another for the better. This masculine has got, first of all, Spirit has clowned tonight because I ain't never heard nothing like any of this, and this is amazing. But this man has got issues on a spiritual level. This is an energy that has spiritual issues on a level that you can't even, none of us can imagine, okay? None of us can imagine. And it's a big, he has big spiritual problems. Notice the personalities that came to my mind were big energies, big personalities. Donald Trump, Kanye West, Offset. These are really, you know, notorious for, you know, infidelity, sexism, misogyny, speaking out of turn, saying improper things to people, not really being good to your fellow man, being annoying, being stuck on clothes and fashion, showtime, partying, only caring about yourself, being an unreliable family man, starting huge families, spending lots of money, having huge weddings, and still cheating, walking off, lying, moving on to something different, mouthing off in the public about it, be it musically or just standing straight on your feet, mouthing off in public about it, making enemies, throwing friendships out of the window, cutting bad deals, spending money extravagantly. I mean, these are the types of personalities that they really are personalities that are standing on barren land. We also always find out a lot of what they have acquired was not acquired, honestly. We also end up finding they typically have kind of used people. We also end up finding out that their relationships with their children are a little weird or shoddy once it gets to the other side, or you realize that they're in 2 or 3 different families half the time here, 2 minutes there, 5 minutes there. You know, it's just something a little stank-a-dank-dank-dank about their daddying. Okay, so that's a very consistent frequency, the personalities that are kind of showing up, hanging around this reading. There's a consistency to their fuckery, okay? And here we are, and here it is. Here it is, and there you go, okay? Monk, nun, soulmate, angels. Angels, you want to really just go to your spirit team and pray for that. Pray for that person to come into your life, the right person, so that you can make the right judgment call, the right decision, and ask God to send the right person to you, because this person, there is a side of him that you sincerely were connecting with, but because he is dealing with, he's allowed some negativity to enter his life and then kind of control him and bully him, and he's, you know, he doesn't have the strength of spirit that the Lord gives us, that we can, you know, fight back against these things. He's lost, he's confused, he's weak-minded at this point. He's somebody that's just hijacked, and, you know, and it's a lot of that going on right now with this Antichrist energy out here cutting the rug now. So this is somebody that you just, I almost want to say you should avoid, but what I'm really hearing, I'm going to say what Spirit is giving me versus, you know, this is somebody you didn't really know them anyway, okay? You just didn't really know them because they don't really know themselves. This is somebody that double-minded, deeply problematic, internally, spiritually, emotionally. I just keep hearing the word ancient. Ancient what? There's an ancient spirit attached to them. Okay, some type of ancient spirit. I'm hearing wind tunnel. Wind tunnel. Okay, wind tunnel, wind tunnel. Tornado, storm. Storm. There's some type of chaos approaching this man. There's some type of chaos approaching this man. Okay. Two of Wands. The Sun. The Eight of Wands. And it's going to be specific to a plan he made. And then something he said about the plan. He's going to bring something to himself with his words. His pride and his words together. He makes some kind of plan. And then his pride and his words together. The Sun and the Eight of Wands. Bring him what? What is this storm that's coming towards this man? Bring him what? Okay. Because see, this is some shit, y'all. This is some tea. Okay. Brings him the Chariot. Not good because the Chariot brings much momentum. Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Somebody, one of this man's kids is going to like walk out on him. Something that he's saying. This man going to end up, that's what it was, this legal issue. Girl, this legal issue he was going to mess around and get caught up paying for has to do with child support. This man's pride and all this shit he talking, he's actually creating a situation that is going to fastly approach where one of his children is going to turn on him. He's about to hurt, embarrass, or abandon one of his children, and it is about to turn on him. Okay? He's about to find himself in some legal battles, problems, being held accountable. Okay? Basically held accountable for this barren land he's creating. This is where it starts. He's going to start alienating his children. This is going to leave him in a Five of Cups. Okay, because this man truly thinks he's perfect. So when this happens, it's going to have to be like a wake-up call. Like, yeah, you out here doing people wrong. This wake-up call is going to hit him fast and it's going to hit him hard. Okay, Five of Cups with the Page of Wands. It's going to hit him quick, fast, and hard. Potentially starting, the cycle starting within this summer that we in right now, y'all. Okay? Too many, y'all. We're not going to read all of those. I'm not even getting the vibe that we should be reading all of those cards. Ooh, but we damn near they all fell out again. Okay, Spirit. Well, she shut me up. So, Page of Wands, y'all, with the Three of Cups. This man has done a lot of partying in his life. His partying is going to start to affect his money, y'all. Y'all see that Five of Pentacles. His partying is going to start affecting his money. Okay? We had this card fall out, y'all. Troll. Okay? So, a lot of gossiping is about to start being done about this man and his lifestyle. We do see him partying his way towards this Five of Pentacles and then the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So this man may find himself in a situation that all his partying and kicking, he may start to, I don't know what's going on. Did he gamble away his money or something? Because he ends up in a situation where his sneaking around and lying really changes his individual destiny. Now notice that he's moving towards the Five of Pentacles now. He's moving towards poverty. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Instead of the Ten of Pentacles that the Lord called him to. He's still getting a 10. I want y'all to see how clever the devil be with shit. He's still getting a 10. Five of Cups. That's grief. Okay, that's sorrow. That's sadness. Okay, that's despair. The Lord of despair. Along with the Five of Pentacles. Emptiness. Being left out in the cold. Illness, sickness. Still equal 10, right? 5 plus 5 equals 10. The Lord called him to a 10, a solid 10, a whole 10, a full set of pentacles. Nothing but a win. Okay? 10 of Pentacles, baby. Legacy. The devil said, I got 10 for you. He go 5 tears and five bandos. And this fool said, yeah. And went over there. Y'all know I'm not lying. How many lawsuits and marriages and stuff I lost to the men I named earlier? Because they had a 10 of Pentacles. But they was like, you know what? Offset say he gonna fuck up that 10 of Pentacles if it's the last thing he do. He ain't gonna rest. He gonna let the devil give him that other 10. That irregular 10. That 10 that ain't a 10 is actually 2 5s. Okay? It's the point where mediocrity meets mediocrity, okay? But they don't want to catch that tea. They let it know, shit, it's still 10, shit. Yeah, grief and homelessness, okay, with your dumb ass. Okay, so they're moving towards that. 7 of Swords and Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Coming in with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, okay? So we're seeing this man move towards, he's getting money, but his money is less, which is stressful for him, which is keeping him up at night, okay? Now he's coming in irregular once again, okay? 9 of Wands and 9 of Swords. Who the hell wants that? Those are 2 bad 9s, and it's still not a damn 10. Look at what happened to his 10, boo-boo. Page of Swords. Now we see the 10 of Pentacles. This man would have to defend his 10 of Pentacles, okay? He would have to defend his 10 of Pentacles. He would have to go after it, recognize it, fight for it. We see the 9 of Swords right here on the other side of it. But this man has somewhat forfeited all of this. 2 of Swords energy. Not really getting into a balancing act. We see this 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers here, but on either side, we had the Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So these things are kind of being withheld from him. He would have to fight for them. He would have to go after them. He would have to identify them. He would have to take the wool off of his eyes to get to them. We see a 5 of Wands. He would have to get into full-on spiritual battle and conflict to get these things, okay? Because he's already embraced a lot of nonsense, okay? So he would have to first get out of that. 2 of Pentacles, okay, with the Strength card. With, what we got, y'all? The Knight of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, Strength, and the Knight of Wands. Yes, this man would have to fight his way to this. Okay, this double-mindedness, he would have to get stronger than this double-mindedness and try to outrun it, try to get past it. He would have to find God, to make a long story very short. This is somebody, once again, that has so many spiritual challenges to overcome, and the problem is the pride. I mean, that makes it, he's embraced this, okay? He's allowed these energies to come against fruitfulness in his life. They're blocking his ability to be fruitful and multiply in terms of relationships, family, healthy, divine relationships, finding his divine partner, finding those things. It's difficult. It's difficult, okay? It's difficult because of the energies and entities that he's allowed to sit down in his life that are not making it easy for him to just go on and slide on over to that 10 of Pentacles and be a legend and be in the status that God has called him to. Again, fashion is coming up him again, okay? Fashion, which this man is a slave for fashion. He may also be under, see, there's another problem, okay? Wow, it gets deeper. There's another problem here, idolatry. This man's a slave to idolatry. This may be, now that brings us back to the offsets and the same man we was talking about earlier. This man might kind of be worshiping Louis Vuitton, you know, worshiping these false idols that a lot of times these fashion designers are. They're just false gods in the earth that, you know, you put them on and now you're in this other energy. A lot of people, they change up, they switch up. Well, I'm wearing Givenchy. You know, now they got an attitude. They become problematic to the people around them. Again, assisting them in getting towards barren land. So there is some of that energy present with this masculine as well. There is some idolatry. This man might be worshiping, like I say, the Givenchys, the Louis Vuitton, the Yves Saint Laurent. You know, he's worshiping these brands, Balenciaga, and he is kind of allowing these things to also be a barrier between him and what God has called him into, which is to be a patriarch in a large, abundant 10 of Pentacles energy. Like I said, I mean, this man could get a 10 of Pentacles that could really be something that people haven't seen in a long time. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but that type of anointing isn't in the earth the way it used to be, okay? There's a lot of things that have come against that type of situation. You know, those super large families, love in that particular way, you know, that type of foundation isn't as welcomed in the earth as it used to be. Now, why and all that? Well, you know, I'll leave that up to you to decide. But these are very different times, okay? However, this man is still being called to that type of anointing to really have a 10 of Pentacles that would be strong and would be a stronghold like a tall oak tree, okay, in the earth. He just not answering the call, y'all. This idolatry really got him going. easily triggered, okay, when somebody says that those things are not, they're not really worth much. And that is because this man also struggles with jealousy. So if he's seeing someone else in the Givenchy or something like that, he's going to be jealous. He's going to feel that that person has privilege that he doesn't have. He's going to go into all types of conspiracies about why that person has more than him. Why? And I mean, I've seen males like this. I've seen this energy before. So this is mind-blowing to me. This is mind-blowing to me that we're running across this in the cards tonight. I mean, I've seen it. We've all seen it. At some point, again, those men that I named, I mean, these men believe if another man is getting more than them, that's a problem. We know specifically with Kanye West. I mean, everybody's supposed to be bowing to him. Again, we're seeing narcissistic energy. But this man is triggered. He's in that level of idolatry, y'all. He's triggered if somebody is talking shit about the dollar or the euro or the ruble or, the Chanel bags or the whatever. A woman is a quality woman if she's carrying a this or a that. She's got a Birkin, she's on her way. This is that type of energy, okay? He's very upset, okay? We see get fucked. He's very upset when a woman is able to speak up or if a woman does not love him and think the most of him. This man is also a bit chatty. He's a little gossipy his damn self. Again, all of these things are negatives in terms of building a divine relationship. These are not positives. And they do not create fertile land. Okay, they do not create room for anything fertile to happen. They don't create room for life. They don't create room for birth. They don't create, I mean that in every level. Like birth could be a new career, a new idea for a business, a new job. I mean, we could go on and on with this, whatever it is. It's not necessarily something that is helping. It's not necessarily manifested in his life. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's not exactly his cup of tea. Okay. It's a lot going on with this man. This man is messy. Okay, this reading is something else, y'all. I'm seeing some things. I may have perceived at different points meeting certain people, male or female, but this is the first time I'm really seeing them come out and just make themselves plain, okay, in a reading. Especially this reading because as we were starting off, I always say, I always have an idea where I think a reading is going to go. And I'm wrong like 98% of the time. But this time I was really wrong. Okay. Shocking news and illumination. So these two cards together, specifically together, this is very telling. We basically see a tower moment and illumination. We know what kind of forces come with illumination, right? Once again, we're seeing some demonic energy. Okay. So there is a tower moment and some tower energy yet and still coming to this man. We already know he ran his damn kids off. Okay, and yet there's still something coming to this man. Okay, child, secrets, I bet. Fairy tale, delusion, 7 of Swords energy on that card, and that pretty much lets us know that this man don't even know what's going on in his own life. The way he's been walking around and all this pride and idolatry, he's been under delusional forces and energies himself. Okay. King of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Sun, okay? Y'all, this man's going to lose his pride. Before it's over with, he's not going to have any pride left. Why not? Got something to do with this tower moment. Before it's over with, this man, he's going to start off very prideful. Then we see the 4 of Cups and the Sun. He's not going to have any pride left. Not going to have any pride left at all. He's not even going to be able to accept pride and arrogance when it's brought his way. He's going to end up feeling foolish. That's because he's going to take a fall, the Hanged Man, based on his words. The fall is going to be a legal one. We see justice and we see the Tower. Okay. He's going to look for someone to lean on, 2 of Cups. But then we see a 9 of Swords with the High Priestess. He's going to end up in secret misery because there is no one for him to lean on. 10 of Swords, baby. It all comes crashing down. There's not going to be anything he can do to fight it. 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. And this is something that's really coming to him, okay? Just based on the fact that we see here the barren land, 2 of Cups. This is the place in the story where he would have needed life. I have a friend in Jesus. I have a friend in Allah. I have a friend in Goddess, or I got a friend in Tanika Jackson, or I got a friend in Lindy Miller. I got a friend in, Vivian Thompson. I got a friend somewhere, okay, that I can call on and call to for prayer, for help, for support. A family member, somebody. He does not have that. There's no one to call in. I'm hearing Sinner Man by Nina Simone, y'all. Where you gonna run to all on that day? Okay, he doesn't have those things because he's created a barren situation for himself with what he said out of his mouth, how he's treated people, how he's talked to people, and how he's spoken about himself. Okay, exalting himself in a way that was unhealthy. This man's kind of just created an 8 of Swords for himself, okay? It's nothing else to say. Your influence, it's just kind of something that's getting sucked away with this man because these vampire tendencies come with a narcissist, okay? This man is too busy thinking he's some kind of billionaire, and he's not, okay? But this is how he tries to dress or act or be, and he's just becoming kind of a vacuum to the people around him. There's not really any other way to say that. It happens. These people, think of the people we talked about earlier. I just keep going back to them as much as I hate to. These people say they got all this money and stuff, but they're sucking the life out of everybody around them. I'm not telling no lies. Okay, y'all see it. Y'all see it, who these people be married to and their colleagues, and it's a shit show. They end up, everybody's running from them in the end, okay? While they going around acting like they're a billionaire, like they're big shit, like the world depends on them, revolves around them, it's all about them, etc., 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 okay? And who has time for that? That's what I want to know. Who even got time for this foolishness that these men out here, please. So, the big question with this, to me, this is where I'm at. What is the final messages to you, girl? Because this here is a mess. Okay? This situation is way bigger than what I was anticipating when this reading started. These problems run circles around the problems I thought we was going to be addressing today, okay? Look at me, okay? I sound crazy. I thought we was going to just, he might be a good guy if you just give him a chance. Y'all know how I am. I be giving everybody a chance. You just turn the other way. He might be a little musty. You just buy a little deodorant. I thought we was going to have one of those kind of readings. No, ma'am. King of Pentacles with Judgment. Church bells ring when the Judgment card comes through the building. Listen. King of Pentacles, Judgment card with the Magician. Temperance. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. You or somebody, whomever this resonates with, okay, out there in the collective. Whoever's running past these energies, this is the karmic masculine energy that's in the collective, okay? It's a collective reading, obviously. You may do better focusing on somebody that's more grounded, more practical, more money oriented. That's all about taking action. This is a man that likes to compromise. He's not so prideful. This man you would like a man that likes to hold on to you, though, okay? That would be fulfilling for you. Nine of Pentacles, baby. And that's what will put you on the Nine of Pentacles. Whoever you are, you have not been able to get into a full match with this man. It seemed like it was. Everything was going well. Everything was great. And all of a sudden, you start seeing this double-mindedness. You start seeing, I'm so in love with you. No, wait, no, I'm not. No, wait. You start seeing all of those different things. And now you may be wondering, like, well, what's going on or what happened? It's some things going on there that are a little larger than life, in a sense, in terms of the spirit realm. And this man is really being kind of tricked into a cycle of self-sabotage via spiritual disturbance, disruption, etc. So the best thing that you can do in this instance is to really just kind of let this man find his own way. Okay, let's call it that. Again, this man, you know, based on his spiritual disposition, he really could be in a 10 of Pentacles. Were he somebody that knew the Lord like he should, that had some kind of connection with the divine, with the Most High, but that's not happening. We're seeing him allow idolatry. All these things are demonic, Jezebel energies, idolatry, etc., etc. You know, nothing wrong with nice things, but anything can become a spiritual matter. In his case, this feeling of nice things has become a spiritual matter. The same can be said for Kanye West. You know, there are a lot of people that can take the lust for nice things. Hip-hop, a lot of hip-hop, period, has just become a space for idolatry. That's random, but I'm just throwing it in there. A space for idolatry, because a lot of this stuff has become unhealthy. Obsession, etc., idolatry, right? So this man is lost in those things, and he's just not really able to be a mate because of that. It is much bigger than, you know, what certainly wasn't more than what I thought, okay, when I jumped into this reading. But he's lost in unhealthiness, Jezebel energies, idolatry, pride, things that are just blocking his ability to be successful and get the 10 of Pentacles that the Most High would have him have. Keeping him in toxicity, keeping him at the bottom of people's list, making sure he's not going to get an invitation to the Christmas party. Okay, making sure that nobody's going to call him for the family reunion. Okay, they're going to say, y'all hear Ray J coming out here now talking about his family to stop inviting him to the pop-outs and the kickbacks. Okay, say his family considers him. This is what he told Shay Shay. Y'all don't get mad at me. Ray up there talking about, at this point, his family just considers him to be somebody that lives a life of distaste. Or something to that effect, he said. Well, here on this board tonight, we've kind of seen the demonic forces that someone can get lost in via the spirit of narcissism, pride, Jezebel, idolatry, that leads them to kind of becoming a barren person. You have barren land. Family don't want you around. You know, friends stop calling. If you can't even call them friends no more. So you want to get away from this man, not so much the man. You want to get off of barren land, sis. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come on through the bin, girl. Hit that bell. Yeah. You want to be here every single time. Me and the T team are up in here getting you in with all of these good old tarot messages. Okay, once again, if you would like a personal reading from me, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com, y'all. And if you would like to, you know, as I always tell y'all, you know, feed the tarot reader a little cheese, a little olive or something like that. You know, we be hungry tarot readers. I even take a Triscuit. You know, I can put cheese on a Triscuit. Might get a little bit of that when I get off of here tonight, okay? You can send those donations, just a little Triscuit, just a little Triscuit tea, right on over to dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. And as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what this is. I will catch you in the next one.